and welcome to Hawaii Untold, the channel that dives deep into the hidden, the haunted, and the untold stories of the Hawaiian Islands. From ancient legends to eerie encounters, we uncover the mysteries that most people never hear about. Hawaii is paradise, yes, but beneath its beauty lies a past filled with spirits, curses, and things that defy explanation. And today, we're talking about one of the most feared legends of all, the Night Marchers. Have you ever felt like you weren't alone? Like something unseen was watching you, following you? Maybe you're walking along a deserted beach at night, and suddenly, the air feels heavy. The wind stops. The waves, which were crashing just moments ago, go completely silent. You feel the ground beneath you vibrate, just slightly at first, then a rhythmic pounding like distant thunder starts growing louder. At first you think it's your imagination, maybe it's just a passing storm, but then you hear it. The low, haunting blow of a conch shell, and before you can process what's happening, you see them, a line of torches floating in the darkness, shadows moving between the trees. Your heart races, your breath catches in your throat, because you know exactly what this is. It's them, the Night Marchers. Hawaii is paradise, but it is also a place of deep history, of spirits that never left, of ancient energies that still roam the islands. And the Night Marchers? They are one of the most feared legends of them all. In Hawaiian, they are called the Huka'ai, processions of ghostly warriors bound to the land they once protected. Some say they are the spirits of fallen soldiers, forever marching through the valleys and cliffs where they once fought. Others believe they are the royal guard, escorting the spirits of ancient Hawaiian chiefs. Regardless of who they are, one thing is clear. They do not belong to this world. These warriors follow sacred pathways known as Ala Hele o Nakoa, trails that were once used for battle, royal processions, or burial rites. Many of these paths still exist today, hidden beneath modern roads, cutting through dense forests, crossing beaches, or even passing right through people's homes. And if you happen to be in their way, you're in trouble. The stories of encounters with the Night Marchers are endless. Some passed down through generations. Others happened just last week. A security guard at a remote resort in Waipio Valley reports hearing drums at exactly 3 a.m. every night. At first he thought it was his imagination, but then his radio would crackle, static cutting in and out like someone was whispering through the static. His flashlight would flicker, the air would turn ice cold. He never saw them, but he knew they were there. A local man hiking near the Pali Lookout claims he saw torchlights moving in the mist. He thought it was just another group of hikers until he realized there were no footsteps, no voices, just the steady sound of drums growing louder, then fading into the distance. One of the most famous stories comes from a family in Kau. One night they woke up to the sound of conch shells blowing outside their house. The next morning their dog wouldn't leave the corner of the room, refusing to go near the door. Later their grandmother told them the house had been built directly on an old Night Marcher path, and then there are those who have seen them up close. So what happens if you do see them? Hawaiian tradition is clear. Never ever look a Night Marcher in the eye. To do so is to invite immediate death. The old Hawaiians knew the rules. If you ever hear the drums, if you see the torches in the distance, you must drop to the ground, face down, and stay completely still. Why? Because the Night Marchers do not stop for the living. They do not care who you are. If they see you standing in their path, they will take your life and pull your spirit into their ranks, forcing you to march with them for eternity. But there is one exception. Some believe that if you are of direct Hawaiian descent, if your bloodline can be traced back to warriors or chiefs, the Night Marchers may recognize you as one of their own. If this is the case, they might spare you, but that's a gamble no one wants to take. You might be wondering, where do the Night Marchers appear? The truth is they can be anywhere, but some places are more infamous than others. One of the most well-known spots is Kaina Point, at the westernmost tip of Oahu. This desolate, windswept coastline is said to be a place where spirits pass from this world to the next. Hikers and campers have reported hearing phantom footsteps, seeing torches moving along the cliffs, and feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, like something unseen is watching them. Another notorious location, the Pali Highway. This winding road connects Honolulu to the windward side of Oahu, cutting through the towering cliffs of Nuuanu Valley. The valley itself was the site of one of the bloodiest battles in Hawaiian history, the Battle of Nuuanu in 1795, where hundreds of warriors were driven off the cliffs to their deaths. Some believe the Night Marchers still travel through here, reliving the battle over and over again. And then there's Kalalau Valley on Kauai. Isolated, breathtakingly beautiful, and almost impossible to access, Kalalau is known for its eerie energy. Campers have reported hearing ancient chants echoing through the valley at night, low, rhythmic, and growing louder, until they suddenly stop. These are just a few of the many places where the Night Marchers are said to roam. But in reality, they can appear anywhere, even in your own backyard. So, what should you do if you ever encounter them? The best answer? Don't.